Okay, hi. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I am watching episode 2 of Tokyo Revengers. And before I even get anything out of the way, I must first issue an apology and explanation. I did film a reaction, my reaction to the very first episode. And I was so excited about the show. I was like hyped the entire time, making so many like comments. Then I got to the end, and turns out I didn't actually hit record. So none of what I had just did for the past 30 minutes were recorded. And I was so heated and dejected that I just stopped filming altogether. And I was gonna like re-watch the episode, but then like the whole point of making these reaction videos is to capture my very first reaction, right? My initial thoughts and reactions. And it just didn't make sense. And so I just came to a decision to forego it and record my reactions from second episode onward. Anyway, that's enough for my usual rambling at the beginnings, and we're gonna get started. So, you had one girlfriend in your entire life. Who pushed him? The beatdown Takemichi and his friends went through. They animated that like beautifully. Like it was well done. Hinata. Naoto's been busy. Look at all the information he has. No. That is an absurd amount of energy drinks. Oh my god. That is morbid. Yeah, so he can't go to any date he wants. His resolve to save his sister, though. Look at, oh my god. Why is there sirens? Their handshake. It's going back now. I love how they do that whole going back. You little shit, I got 1,000. I swear, one of my favorite things about this series is his facial expressions. No shit. How grown they are. And intimidating. While our protagonist looks very lovable. This was the hell he went through. I mean, who wouldn't wanna get the hell out of there, yeah? What a voice. Oh god. Veins are popping. Oh no. Fight back! Can't right now, he has to endure this. Oh shit. He's still at it. Yikes. It slips my mind sometimes that majority of our characters are in middle school. Like, damn. Oh my god. This is like heart-wrenching. No one's stopping to ask if he needs to go to the hospital? You gotta go find. Hina's so pretty. I love her eyes, the way they did her eyes. And like her eyes matches with her hair. You're such a crybaby. He is a crybaby, but I love him for that. So I'm a crybaby as well. They're too precious, both of them. Oh my god, her bye-bye. Now can you go back easily now? Oh my god, the bruises on Akun's. Loyalty, man. Oh my god, Akun. Takemichi is so pretty. I just realized Akun is sporting the Silva hairstyle. Which reminds me, I really should finish off Black Clover. I've been putting it off for months. Oh no. Hey, you better not lose, dipshit. How could, like, adults not hear all the ruckus, like, the noise they're making and, you know, call the cops? Law enforcement. Break up these little fights. Oh my god. What a deep voice. Well, you can't now. I challenge you. The courage. Okay. I knew we were gonna end off there. Okay, so that was episode 2. I thought we'd get to a particular part, but they're gonna save that for next episode because it's a big deal and it's it's a big deal for the series. So yeah, they're gonna end it up here with Takemichi boldly um challenging like the tops to a fight, and I think we can all just assume he's gonna get his shit rocked. um, but yeah, the courage to do that though is commendable. I applaud, and honestly, he needed to do that if he really wanted to succeed in, you know, his, or just change something. He needed to act in ways that he normally wouldn't have, or else change would never happen, right? If he had just let things run its course, he would just be reliving his days, and that would just be hell all over again. But anyway, that was episode 2. We see just how hard it is. Like, there are some shows where the protagonist is presented with what he has to do, and he's just like, okay. Here, I really like that we show just how vulnerable Takemichi is, and all of it stems from the initial trauma he went through in the original timeline. Like, he was a slave to these gang members, and his middle school years were just tarnished, having to constantly be a spectacle in these fights and getting beaten up. And it got to the point where it really hit him, like, mentally, to the point where he would just drop everything and run away, forget about friendship, forget about his love life, forget about, you know, things who and people who are important to him, just to be safe. Who are we to stop them, right? So we're in the beginning stages of the story. They're setting up Takemichi's resolve. We're getting a glimpse of his character. He is very lovable, actually. I love Takemichi, and he is hilarious, but he also tugs on your heartstrings quite a bit. Um, and we got introduced to his friends. Other character, we will get introduced to some of like the central characters as the series progresses. Because honestly, there is a roster. Like, there's a lot of characters in this show, and all of them have just contributed immensely to the overall series. So I cannot wait for everybody to, you know, slowly be introduced to the show. I don't really have like too many things to pick on because like we're just getting started. I'm just very hyped for this, and I can't wait for episode 3, because episode 3 though is really where we are introduced to some of like the central characters to the story. So I can't wait. And it has actually been shown. I like prior to the premiere, they had actually the studio had actually like premiered kind of a special episode where it essentially was like, I think episodes 1 to 3 compressed into one single episode, so we got bits of everything. And I didn't watch the little like preview, like episode 0. I didn't watch it because I mean, I already know what will happen, but you know, I've already like scrolling through social media, I've seen screen caps of what was in the episode. And yeah, they, for so far, they have followed the series pretty well, like almost precisely. um the animation for Takemichi's expressions though was spot on. It's as hilarious as it was in the manga. And yeah, that is all for my comments. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you have any thoughts or comments or anything you want to ask, anything you want to add on your opinions or whatever, always leave them down in the comment section below, as I'm always excited to read what everyone else has to say. So until next week then for episode 3. Bye.